So Steve, it's a 1-0 victory in the final game of the season. It's a nice way to finish. Nice to get a victory in the final game of the season and a clean sheet as well.
Yeah, absolutely. But I think before we go any further, I just want to say a massive thank you to yourself, Rob, and obviously your dad Richard, who's behind the camera, because today is your last time doing this. We've been doing it, I think it's 4 years now. It's been an absolute pleasure for me to answer questions and to receive questions off you. Some have been awkward with which is what it's about. It's not about sitting on the fence every week. But from my bottom of my heart, and I'm sure the football club are going to miss you both, because this is part and parcel of week match days. The amount of views it gets on social media. So I say, Rob and Richard, thank you on the bottom of my heart. I can't thank you enough for what you've done, and enjoy watching the games next season.
That's the plan. Yeah, from our perspective as well. Thanks for always being open and honest with us and the fan base as well. You've never missed an interview. We've always made a point of making sure we do these interviews after the game, haven't we? So I think from the fans' perspective, that's always been a great thing as well. So
and I think that's win, lose or draw. I know there's managers in this league that if they don't win, they don't do interviews. I'm one of those managers that I try and be as honest as I can all the time. Some people don't like the honesty sometimes, but win, lose or draw, I'll always front up, because that's my job. It's nice to finish on a win today.
Yeah, and it's been a great 5.5 years. I think that obviously the reaction from the fans with the announcement last week has been one of sadness, because it's a shame to see you go, but we were also talking on the way up here that it's actually nice for it to come to an end on everybody's terms, really, isn't it? Yeah,
I think it was very, very emotional today. Especially the final was, when I walked out at 5 to 3, and the fans are singing your name. It's nice, they've been brilliant with me. Through thick and thin, with the VAR's run, and when we weren't playing so well, they've still sang my name. And as a manager, that's what you want, people on your side. They said, you're not going to please everybody every week. Yeah, that's part and parcel of the job. But I just spoke to Mike on the radio, and he asked me the question, what I'm going to be most proud of. And people say the FA VAR's run is the one, but for me, it's given the messages I've had this week of fans. I'm giving your football club back, and that to me means more than winning trophies, and you've got to go on to that next step now. You've got to move, you've got to keep moving the football club forward now. It's imperative that you do that, because this is such a fantastic football club with such fantastic people at the helm. But I just don't feel that I'm the man to take it to that next step. But
I think everybody appreciates that, obviously, the putting the club at the forefront of the decision as well. But you look at where the club was when he took over in October 2017, then where we are now is it's worlds apart.
Exactly.
We've got to thank you for that.
Yeah, and like I say, I just said again to Mike on the radio, I think the first home game at Boyington in 2017 we had about 78 people on, so for the football club to be where it is now from then is chalk and cheese, and that's not just down to me, it's down to all the fans and the players that have played for the club and the committee that have done so well to try and move the football club forward, and I'm sure they'll keep doing that. But like I said in my message during the week, I'll always be a tricky, and I will come back and watch football matches. I've not anything lined up. I'm not walking away from the club to go somewhere else. It's just a decision that I've taken. It's a really, really tough decision, and I'll be honest with you, it breaks my heart, but I have to do it for whatever reason it may be.
Well, thanks for everything over the years anyway, Steve. It's been a joy to work with you alongside you for 4 years that I've been doing this as well. Let's hope everything continues to go on.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Like I say, thanks to you two for your fantastic interviews over the last few years, and make sure the football club keeps moving forward. That's like I just said, if every fan can bring a fan with him next year, and you get 250 people through the door next year, you're going to move the football club forward, and that's what it's all about. So, like I say, my last message to the Northwich fans is, I love every single one of you. You've made mine in 5.5 years, the best 5.5 years I've ever been as a football manager. I've shed tears this week. I've shed tears on the pitch at the end of the game, and no doubt over the next few weeks I'll be shedding more tears. But hopefully I'll see you all play with you.
Absolutely. Thanks very much, mate. Cheers.
Cheers, Rob.
Thanks very much.
Appreciate it. All right.